line, but not out. Matheson holding it in. Off of the chest of DeVoe to the corner boards. Kozik hustling through ahead. Scooping up the loose Buckaloo. Then he's hit. We're going to get a fight. DeVoe is going to drop him. And he is going to go at it with Brendan Bullock. Bullock did not play in the first meeting between these two teams. And they square up. Bare knuckles boxing at Allstate Arena. Now they lock on. And DeVoe lands the first couple shots.
DeVoe's got the reach, I believe.
There's the tail of the tape right there. I like it.
He does have the reach by an inch.
We'll wait until after the bout for the CompuBox numbers, but Bullock trying to score with body blows. DeVoe trying to hit with the left hand. Round and round they go.
Yeah, go-see-do.
Bullock has lost his elbow pads and slipped an arm out. So he's winning in that department.
Yeah, they've had enough. Not much to it, but I'll tell you what, they're both exhausted. That's a lot of pugging. Pugging, that's tugging.
Yes. There was no hugging there.
No, there was none at all. But they were just, as you mentioned the one time, they're going in circles. It's tough. They're trying to get position and trying to rip off an elbow and get their arm free and so on. And really not a lot thrown, and everyone that was thrown might have missed.
We hear a lot of talk about stage fights. I don't know that that was staged, but it was away from the play.
Yeah,
let's see what
certainly talked about. I think decisive in your decisions when you have the puck, and you can't gamble at the blue line and lose control. That thing's got to be moved, and everyone's so aggressive now.
Out in front, Richards scrambles back to his net to make the save. Power play over for the Wolves. They had one shot on the man advantage, and nearly a chance. Now back the other, Gary finds a lane, and Letty back to Perry, scores!
That's talent. The Wolves get caught at the end of the power play. It ends up being an odd man situation, and Letty, who's already had a stint in the National Hockey League to start the season off, what a beautiful play he makes right back to Perry. Klinkhammer takes the hit, makes the play. It's a 2-on-1, but watch Perry waits. It's the trailers that are so dangerous, and Letty, he gives it right back. There's two guys coming in. They could have just played pass back and forth at a shot, and instead of Letty shooting, he went right back to Perry for an empty netter. Just a gorgeous play.
Perry also getting a game with the Blackhawks this year. Nets his third goal of the season, and he's all smiles on the bench.
Well, again, the Wolves, that's 10 games now, folks, and 9 times they've given up the first goal.
And concerning still with 7 minutes to go in the first period, they only have 2 first period goals. Billy, that's the lowest in the AHL.
Well, that's no surprise.
They say there was at least 2 off of Richardson.
Good plays right through the top of the crease. A couple of them at least had just missed. Right ideas and just unfortunate breaks.
So they're 0 for 3 and the man advantage. Letty with an assist, lets it go, he scores! Off both posts and then 2-0 Rockford.
Well, that's happened twice now. The Wolves have had a chance to get a goal on power plays. The Hogs have killed them off and come right back seconds later and scored goals. Talk about momentum switches. And Letty's shot, as you mentioned, it's a low one. I didn't think it had a lot on it, but parked perfectly up against the near post and then far post. Boom. That's just the bar behind. That's right through Peter Mannino, I believe. I thought initially it hits the post, but I think it goes right through him. Yeah, right in the middle of the net.
So a 2-0 hole for the Wolves. And Rockford, again, as Billy touched on, able to take advantage after the penalty kill. The tunnel.
Yeah, he actually stayed on that whole time after the block. Gutsy move and did a pretty good job. Hopefully okay.
Rob Klinkhammer will come out to center now. He'll dump it in. Brophy and Klinkhammer go after the puck in the corner. Frog able to clear it out 2-on-1. Hadar has it with Dawes. Hadar to Dawes. He shoots. He scores! A pretty play. And the Wolves are within 1.
Finally. Sometimes you get a little cocky and you take a chance or two of staying in offensively, and I think the Hogs get caught because of that. And 2 pretty good guys move up the ice. Here's Klinkhammer. He has to be let go, and he did. Nice play by Welts to throw it up. There's the first confrontation. What a play. I think Jason Krog makes to get it to Dawes. Dawes sends Hadar up the wing, and and in return, a perfect feed and easy goal.
Well, how about that pass? That's a good defenseman back, too, and Garnet Exelby, and somehow he threaded the needle on a stick that was dropping down on the ice.
Yeah.
So the Wolves have some life. Nigel Dawes, who shaking his head a little bit the last 4 games, 17 shots, and now he lights the lamp, finishing a 2-on-1 rush. Leading the charge from center, throwing it in deep, Mark Masson. Masson pinned up along the backboards by Wisniewski, and then he directs the puck right to Peary.
If he just touched him, Mahachik would have been open behind the net.
Now an odd man rush, 3-on-1. Mannino makes the stop. Oh, what a stop, stretching and robbing Morin.
Morin with a big fake and tried to deke around him. Didn't have a lot of room to stuff it, but certainly tried.
Now Ross fought up, rebound, they score! Sifers up on the rush, diving to poke it home.
Well, so many times you see plays at one end of the ice and in transition because of a great stop. The team will go and score at the other. Here's Morin's opportunity. Boy, that's close. Look at where that puck is.
Yes.
It's laying there. So it's turned aside and up the ice. You know there's going to be some Hogs caught. Ross's shot not handled cleanly. And look at Sifers. He's playing hog-tied Superman. Diving stick first to get to the loose puck and ties the game at 2.
So the Bulldog has a couple big hits and another goal. And the Wolves have tied it at 2. So period number 1, not good for Chicago. Period number 2, very good. As they've drawn even, and they're back in the attack, looking for a late one. Krog couldn't settle down a high pass, but Hadar will hold the zone. Siklenka to Postma. Postma, middle of the line, lets it go, and it was blocked out in front by Leddy. DeVoe battling in the corner, Krog helping out. DeVoe wins that battle, up top. Played over to Postman between the circles, makes it, Hadar shot, Richards the save, Hadar comes away with it. He has an open net, Siklenka shoots, he scores! Billy wanted an opening, the Wolves found it.
Now look at the work in front of the net. Andre DeVoe battles in the corners, helps out, goes to the net, opens everything up. A beautiful passing play initially on the umbrella, and the good one-time shot by Hadar, who stays with it and really pulls it from beneath Richards here on this play. He squirts it loose, follows up, and doesn't try to stuff it. 3 guys in the paint. He can't get that through, so he doesn't head up, and he gives it to Siklenka. Here it is right here, just a terrific heads-up play. Look at those bodies, no chance, so he goes back to Siklenka, who has a lane, and he rifles it to the far side to put the Wolves in the lead for the first time.
Right, so Siklenka getting his 2nd goal of the season. They both come on the power play. And they both been timely goals for the Wolves. They had 3 shots on that Galaxy construction man advantage. They're now 1 loose. Wisniewski pinching, and that helps keep it alive with 25 seconds to go. Wolves up by 1. Jessamine in the corner. Right behind the net, touch pass to the left side. Domenico looking for some real estate, pass to the slot. Jessamine on the backhand, hit his own man, they score!
No
It
goal.
stuck in,
No
they
goal.
waved it off.
I'm not sure what happened. High stick, I think they might call here. Pushed him with a glove.
Oh, we saw that go against Darren Hadar earlier in the week. Domenico saying it was hit off a stick, and now we're going to have a...
No discussion.
No discussion.
No. Well, they're going to call the linesman over to have a bit of a talk, and I'm sure the linesman, they pulled away, so they were in agreement. Did you see what I saw? No goal. Good
No
call,
goal.
he said.
I like that. Chris Chamaga making sure he gets it right.
Yeah.
Obviously very important. Time of the game.
Oh, sure. Geez. No doubt about it. Well, this puck is in the air. There's the swat. And then knocked in, so it's a hand pass.
It's like,
See if it's up in the air there. It does hit his hand. You know, and I'm not a... Here's another rule change that I would like to see. If you can make a hand pass in your own zone, why not be able to make a hand pass anywhere in the ice?
yeah.
Seriously. If you can make a pass in your own zone, it should be everywhere.
Rob Klinkhammer looking like Shaq there in the low post. He's trying to bat it home. Now the draw comes out to
That's the
center.
best thing, yeah. It comes out to...
What in the
ice.
world is that?
Somebody with a big mouth.
Yeah.
It's icing, folks.
Oh, another errant play there. And now with 6.7 seconds to go, a key face-off couple icings against the Wolves in the late stages of this contest.
Yikes. And that is, what are you thinking about? No pressure, just a bank if you have to.
Ross to take the face-off against Beach, and he went to the wall. Sifers will direct it around the hot check, an axe swing at it, slides out to center, and that will do it. The Wolves take another one-goal game, the final 3-2.
Beach with a bit of a hack after the fact into the legs of Jared Ross, but they'll face each other 8 more times.
Yep, take a number. Well, not the first period that the Wolves were looking for tonight, Billy, but a very good second and a third period power play goal gives them the win.
Well, it was interesting to start again, and it's happened quite a bit this season where things just don't go your way and you're trailing, tough to come back, but the Wolves fought through it and really started to play physical with about 7 minutes left in the second period. Started to take over, got a couple of goals, got themselves right in it, and again have to come from behind to win a hockey game. A strong third, good goaltending. The key definitely was the 5-on-3 where they were able to stop the Hogs on that, and I think that really was the game.